Okay, so I'm going to show you how to create a very simple story video using Google Slides. So I have these Google Slides here, and they're just basically characters that my students created that they saved without a background in as PNGs. So they also created these settings. This is a setting created by one of my students, and I found online a little word balloon here. So I'm going to just show you real quick how you would save something without a background as a PNG and how you can layer stuff. So I'm going to just go here, and I'm going to, let's see, I'll type in thought balloon. Okay, and I'm going to go to images. And I'm just going to find an image of a thought balloon. Here's one. Very simple. Let's see. Here's another one. Here's another one. Okay, so I'm just going to use this one. This is very simple. Or this one. Here, this one's nice. A lot of different ones. Okay, this is good. So I'm going to just save image as, and it says it's a JPEG image. So I'm going to put think bubble. And I'm going to hit enter. So I've saved this think bubble, and now I'm going to go to Photopea. Okay, and I'm going to do file, open, and I'm going to date modified today. There's the think bubble. Now it does have a watermark in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do image adjustments, and I'm going to do contrast. So I'm hoping that if I up the contrast, I can get rid of that watermark. Okay, so if I lower the brightness, I see it. If I up the brightness, I don't see it. So I've gotten rid of the watermark. I hit OK. And now I'm going to use my magic wand, and I'm just going to get rid of the background. If this here is locked, if it's locked, it won't work. So if you see that there's a lock, just unlock it. And I'm using my magic wand. Let me just show that again. On the background here, just click with the magic wand, and then on your keyboard, in the upper right hand corner, right underneath the delete key, is the backspace key. If you hit backspace, the background will completely disappear. So what you're then going to do is you're going to do file export as PNG or portable network graphic. Okay, and then you hit save, and you will have a little think bubble PNG. Now, that means your old think bubble is not useful to you. So what I would do is I would do show in folder, and I would get rid of the old one because otherwise you're going to get confused. Okay, so let's just try that again. File, open, and I'm going to find I had earlier uploaded a word balloon, and you can see that this word balloon has the background around it. It's not locked, so I can just take my magic wand, go here, and get rid of it. So now I'm going to do export as PNG, and now I have a word balloon and a thought balloon, or think bubble, and I have now both of them in my hard drive. You can do that also with characters, so I'm going to just hit open, and let me see if I have some characters that my students have created. So let me just go to this year. Okay, and let me see if I can find any of the characters. So let's see. What do I have here? Let me just look. All right, so I have this little teddy bear character that was drawn by one of my students. It's a PNG file already. I want to find something that's actually a line drawing. Okay. Here's some characters. Okay, so I'm going to upload these. Let's see. Nope, they already have no background, so that's not going to work. I just want to find some characters that were drawn by students where I can get rid of the background for them. So let's see what I got. Okay. All right. So this was a character drawn by a student of mine. And let's see, I just need this one. So this was drawn by Adrian. So I'm going to just do image crop. And then I'm going to use my magic wand. And I'm going to click on the white part and then hit the backspace. And now I'm going to do File, Export as PNG. And then save it. Okay, so now getting back to my presentation, it has Paul saying, I wonder if Janice wants to do something. She's always so much fun. And now I'm going to upload my thought bubble here. I have Janice here, a little character created by one of my students. I have Paul, another character created by one of my students. Janice was created by Bruny. Paul was created by Emmanuel, and the setting was created by my student Karyme. So I'm going to now add a thought bubble by doing insert image, upload from computer, date modified today, and I'm going to find the think bubble, which is too big, so I will make it smaller. Okay, and I actually want to flip it around, so I'm going to just do right click, rotate, flip horizontally. Okay, and I want to make it a little bit smaller, and I want to have Janice thinking to herself. Hold on. Let me see. I think I want to have her say, I wonder if I can get Paul to loosen up a little. Question mark. Okay, and now I'm going to take my text. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And I think I would like to center it. So I'm going to hit these three dots. I'm going to center it, and I'm going to make it bold, make it easier to read. Okay, I wonder if I can get Paul to loosen up a little. And now I'm going to insert an image, upload from computer, date modified today. Let me get a word balloon here. And now I need to right click and rotate, flip horizontally. And now I'm actually going to change the size of it. I'll make it a little taller and a little thinner. And I'll bring it over here to Paul. And now let me just get my text. Okay, and you can see that it is too big, so I'm just going to push it. I'll push the text box up this way and maybe pull it out this way a little. Make it a little fatter. Hey, Janice, want to do something today? So now I have to go back to the there we go. And now you can see that it works. Now I can go back to the text. I can highlight the text and center it if I so desire. Okay. And I can even move the text slightly so it works better in the text box. And I can slightly change the proportions. There we go. Hey, Janice, want to do something today? I wonder if I can get Paul to loosen up a little. So now I have to have her saying something. So let me insert another image, upload from computer. Okay, and now we'll add some text. I have an idea. Okay, so let me just highlight this. And let me okay. So there you go. So anyway, so now I have my story. I've already downloaded my other frames of my story. I'll just download this one as well. So the way that you download each frame is you click on that frame and you do File, Download, JPEG image. And that will give me a JPEG image. So now my next step is I'm going to go to WeVideo, and I've actually already started doing this, but what you do is you go to import and you're going to browse to select date modified today. And you would, Tim, I'm recording. And then you would drag it down to the timeline and you're going to insert and push. Okay. So now let's see how it looks. So I'm going to go click on this frame and hit the shift key, click on this frame, right click, and I can add a transition. I can also control how long I want each frame to be by adjusting the duration. If you click on a frame, you can even do things like zoom in or not. So if I go here and I click on a frame and I open the clip editor with this pencil, you can see that I actually transformed it by zooming in on the frame and repositioning it. So I decided in the last frame that I would zoom in here. You can also crop. You can, it says animation, but really what it is it's almost like the Ken Burns effect. You can start and end a slide in a certain position, so it seems to scroll across the slide. So this is the start position. It's going to be here, and the end position can be here. Okay, so then I can hit Save Changes. And now I'm going to play the video from beginning to end. Let's see how it looks. I wonder if Janice wants to do something. She's always so much fun. Okay, thanks, Helen. Appreciate it. Thanks. Hey, Janice, want to do something today? I have an idea. I wonder if I can get Paul to loosen up a little. Let's go on a journey together, Paul. What do you think? Is it haunted? I'm not waiting around to find out. Okay, so now I have a overall story. It's 35 seconds long. And now I can actually narrate it by clicking narrate and then recording. So now I'm going to record my story. I wonder if Janice wants to do something today. She is always so much fun. Hey, Janice, want to do something today? I have an idea. I wonder if I can get Paul to loosen up a little. Let's go on a journey together, Paul. Whoa, do you think it's haunted? I am not waiting around to find out. And now I can preview it. I wonder if Janice wants... Okay. And then hit save. Saving your recording. And you see the recording comes over in the voiceover track. And I can also add into the audio track audio sound effects like, say, birds, animals, people, nature. So if I wanted to, let's see, nature sound effects. Thunder and lightning, a summer afternoon, a waterfall, a splash, a brook, river rapids, winter morning, cave with dripping water, animals. Maybe I could have birds singing. Insects, that sounds cool. Okay, so I like that. So what I would do is I would go to the audio track down here, and I would bring the summer insects down here to the audio track. Okay, and now let's see how it sounds when I play it. I wonder if Janice wants... Okay, so now when I'm done with my video and I have the audio and I've got the voiceover, if the audio is too loud, I can go here and I can actually fade it in, fade it out, make it lower, adjust the volume so that I can hear the narration better. And when I'm done, I can hit finish. And you're going to change it to HD from SD. And then you got to figure out which of these thumbnails you want. So I actually like this one. And then you want the destination to be your Google Drive. And you are going to hit export. And your video will go into your Google Drive and you can find it later. So you don't have to stay on this window when you're doing it. I just want to show you, it will eventually show up in your Google Drive, so you don't have to stay on the window. But if I go to WeVideo and I hit create new and I hit create video, or if I want to just go to the home page of WeVideo and go to projects and do new project, create new project. You just put the title, what the project's about. You click personal for a personal project. And then you can upload the media once you have opened up the timeline. And that's basically it.